Nobody enjoys being pulled over. The mere sight of the red and blue in your rear view puts your pit in your stomach. Check your speedometer, see if the seatbelt's on, hope your registration's up to date, and look for the best place to pull over. Sometimes you have to eat the ticket. Other times, if you're respectful and polite or have cute kids in the back seat, they'll let you off with a warning. We'll say goodbye to America's human-to-human interaction with the law. No, we're not talking about RoboCops or RoboCop dogs. We're talking about the ungodly avalanche of speed cameras that are now being honeycombed throughout America's streets, avenues, and highways. Why pay police to pull people over when a camera can just snap your license plate and mail you a ticket? Now, if you go 1 mile over the speed limit, smile, you're on camera, and you'll be getting a ticket in your mailbox thanks to Joe Biden, who 2 years ago gave states billions of dollars to put up red light and speed cameras to keep us safe, quote unquote. Pay us and you won't get hurt. Does that sound like the president or a protection racket? Because a single camera in D.C. made $4 million in 6 months. This is the biggest money grab since the government created the IRS. How do you transfer wealth from Americans to government bureaucrats? Install a red light camera and watch the money pour in. And worst of all, this all stems from the infrastructure bill. Our tax dollars. We're paying the government to fleece us. Peninsula, Ohio, population 500, are you ready? Averages 1,800 speeding tickets a month. A month, thanks to its new Biden speed cameras. The town's on pace to make an extra $1 million this year just from writing tickets. And to make things worse, if you want to fight it in court, they charge you $100. Most people just say screw it and cut the check. Doesn't matter anymore if you're right or wrong. If you get ticketed, you're going to pay either way. But Peninsula, Ohio is just a drop in the bucket. This is happening everywhere. There are more than 200 towns across the country using Biden's new speed cameras. West Hartford, Connecticut's getting a dozen new ones. Portland's about to double its army of cameras. Georgia, California, Virginia, everybody gets a camera. Each one's about 60 grand, but who cares? We're paying for it. Critics say these cameras are invasive, they don't reduce crashes, and they're just a tax on the poor.
If it's not actually increasing safety and making our streets near parks and schools safer, what are we paying for? And a lot of this ticket revenue is brought in from our Chicago residents who can least afford it. In 43% of the school cameras, we've seen an increase in crashes in the vicinity in 2022. And for 51% of the park cameras, we've seen an increase in collisions. A lot of these Chicagoans who are being ticketed cannot afford this. And that's not even including all of the revenue from late fees.
And now the towns can use federal money to help pad their budgets with tickets. You're going to see fewer cops. This is how they're defunding the police. The human element's gone. You can't sweet-talk a camera. You can't flirt with a RoboCop. No more flashing the PBA card or name-dropping your uncle. No more, sorry, officer, my wife's in labor. Welcome to the new Chinese police state where JoeboCop is pulling you over.